continue to focus Assabet Valley Spotlight on area dining experiences. We're at one of the most popular gathering spots in the area, the Horseshoe Pub on South Street in Hudson, Massachusetts. And we are talking with its owner, Nick Pizzamento. Nick, thanks for allowing us in here today. I know this building has been around for more than a century. Is it true that it was once a private home?
It was once a private home. Actually, this house was located on the main street back in the mid-1800s and then moved down here before the 1880s. And people lived here for many years before that. It turned into a restaurant. We took it over in 1979 into what it is today.
Very interesting. Nick, why don't we take a look around here in the bar area? How about we start with the beer taps? Did you plan to have such a large selection of beers, or did it just grow on you?
It kind of grew on us. Years ago, I'm going to say probably in the early 1990, sitting here with my dad talking about what could be good, what should we do different, and we had a lot of customers asking for different style beers, and we was like, oh, it's just, my father's like, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of, it's crazy. So we started bringing in a few taps at a time. We had 3 at the time, went from 3 to 10 to 18, and from 18 we went to 50, and then to what we have today, we have 80 taps on, which is really making this business drive. 80 taps, wow. Yeah. Which is the most demanded? Well, that goes seasonal. Beers are very seasonal. I mean, we just finished with our Oktoberfest season, which we had the Polliner, Horseshoe. They have a lot of different Oktoberfest beers, which went very well with us here, and then match them with the different foods. We got coming up now. We got a lot of Christmas beers coming in. One of the big ones we got in now is the Anderson Valley Winter Solstice, and as you take a sip of that beer, you get a lot of different flavors, and it goes good with a lot of different foods that way.
Which is the most unusual one?
Well, some of the unusual beers we've had in here, we don't have it this time today, but some of the unusual ones would we had the Rausch smoked beer, which, put a nice way, I mean, it's very smoky. I mean, a lot of people say, and I've never smoked in my life, but it's like licking an ashtray, which is very tough, but it's crazy. And the other one that's been really crazy is the Cave Creek chili beer, and it has a chili pepper in the bottle. So when you go to take a drink of it, it was very spicy. And it's funny because they had a green pepper, which was hotter, and a red pepper for the chili light, for the people watching their weight.
Wow. What are some of the favorite eat-at-the-bar choices?
Well, difference in our place and what we try to do is we have a full menu for everywhere. Our menu is the same in all the restaurant, in the dining room, but we do very big dining experience in the bar area. And I mean, I'll be honest with you, people sit down, they'll have their burgers, they'll have their steaks, they'll have their ossobucos. There's not a special that just say you want at the bar. The menu is open for everything.
And when the weather's nice, there are other options than eating at the bar or in the restaurant?
Yeah, we do have a patio outside. We have that seats about 100 people. We have a downstairs patio, and then we have a deck upstairs which seats another 20 people. So it does nice on the nice weathers.
Now, I understand that there's a kids menu here. That's not unusual. However, you do have a kids' night that goes with it. That's a little bit unusual. Tell us about that.
Yeah, what we do on Wednesday nights, we have a special with the kids. It's tough to go out with kids nowadays, especially younger ones, because they don't want to sit still, they get anxious. And we have Fran the Magician who comes in and does little magic with them, and that makes balloon animals. And also what we do is we have characters coming in. Your Elmos, your Mickey Mouse, your Tiggers. They walk around to the kids, so the kids sit back. The parents enjoy their dinner while the kids sit there as they come to the table to entertain them. So it works out nice for them.
That's great. If I had little kids, I'd bring them over.
It's not too late to start over.
Oh, no. Now, we know you have an extensive menu, but do you have a signature dish?
Well, right now we're finding today the comfort food is the very big items to go with. And one of our big items right now is the baked mac and cheese. And that's been very big, and the way it's served, we'll be able to show you how that works. It's nice.
That signature dish sounds really good. We'd love to take a look at it, see how it's made. Can we?
Sure, we'll go in the kitchen with Chris and he'll show us how to get through it.
Now we're in the Horseshoe Pub's kitchen, and we're talking with Chef Chris. And Chris is going to show us how they make that signature dish here.
It's a mac and cheese in a cast iron pan, broiled to melt the cheese nice and golden brown, served with garlic bread, and served to your table with a beer, Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Pot holder with a pot holder to hold the hot pan served to your table, nice and hot, and for you to enjoy.
Sounds delicious. Can you show us how it's made?
Sure. We already have cheese sauce made. We make it to, well, not to order, but before to order. It has cheddar cheese, Kobe Jack cheese, Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese, and American yellow golden American cheese.
It's quite a diverse cheese group.
Yeah, yeah, with Alfredo sauce in it. Heat it nice and hot.
What else goes in there?
Penne pasta, breadcrumbs, Kobe Jack cheese on top, and it's broiled to golden brown.
Here goes the penny pasta.
You throw that away. Thank you.
What's that you're putting on?
It's seasoned breadcrumbs and cracker crumbs, butter, parsley, a little bit of garlic. And it gets topped with Kobe Jack cheese.
This has got to be a cheese lover's dish.
It is. You can also add buffalo chicken, grilled chicken, fried chicken, as well as lobster on our menu.
Tell us a little bit about how you became a chef.
I actually went to vocational school in Charlton. I took 4 years there. From there I went to Johnson & Wales University in Rhode Island. Went there for 2 years, and then went to the Stockyard restaurant out in Brighton as an assistant chef.
Okay, I know the Stockyards, right off the turnpike.
Yep, it is.
And how long have you been here?
Almost a year.
Almost a year. We've moved to a very cozy spot here at the Horseshoe Pub, and making it even cozier is the addition of Al Pizzamento, who is Nick's father and also owner of the Horseshoe Pub. Al, tell us a little bit about how this all got started.
Well, this was started in 1979, and I had a partner who was in the harness business, and we opened up, and we were going to make it something similar to horse racing. We were going to have win, place, show, menu, and everything. And in 1984, I bought out my partner, and my son came to work for me around 1987, 88, and from then we exploded to what we are now. We have a seating capacity of roughly 220 people with a patio in the function room upstairs. And we do Oktoberfest in the wintertime. We do a lot of holiday parties now. And we've been here 31 years.
Sounds wonderful. Nick, tell us a little bit about the rest of your family that's involved here.
Well, we got my mother, who, when we first started this, would be with us night and day, working like a dog, loving it. My sister came in around 5 or 6 years ago on the managerial area and the paperwork area, and from there we just, as a family, 4 of us build it up and keep on going.
It's time now to take a look at that dish that Chris made for us in the kitchen. We really appreciate the opportunity to come in here and talk with you folks and learn about Horseshoe Pub and see Chris's magnificent dish. And I'd like to thank you very much on behalf of the Assabet Valley Chamber of Commerce, on behalf of Hudson High School TV, and on behalf of our wonderful sponsor, Avidia Bank. Thank you again, Al. Thank you again, Nick.
No, thank you.
Now let's dig in.
Enjoy.